the Garcia and Haney fight.
Oh
Um,
boy.
yeah, I know. So before we talk about the aftermath, what'd you think about the fight itself?
I thought Ryan Garcia did a great job of using his speed, his power, left hook. Um, yeah, posing his will on him. I think that Devin Haney wasn't expecting the speed and the power that Ryan had at that point, and I think that he fell into the mind trap of trying to fight Ryan instead of trying to fight Ryan to fight his fight the way he does with all the other fights. When he was doing that, he was catching Ryan a couple of times and got Ryan kind of flustered when he started, trying to box him or trying to do what Devin does best. Then he was actually, and some of those rounds started winning some of those rounds. Even
Right.
though I thought Ryan was winning the fight, I seen there was those shades where Devin Haney was doing a really good job, and I see if he kept it up and kept up the what he was doing, stay consistent at what he was doing, he could have probably I don't know one fight legitimately, but they was definitely trying to give it to him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was right, the referee, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think Ryan kept I mean, I thought Ryan lost 6 rounds because he would just walk, retreat, and then do that Victorville roll that he did and just be inactive. Why do you think he was being inactive for so much of
Yeah.
the fight?
Why you call it the Victorville roll? I never heard that.
Because he's from Victorville, California.
Everybody knows he was trying to do the Mayweather roll. That's the Mayweather.
Right, but it
Or,
wasn't. It was a Victorville version.
it was a Victorville roll.
It was
All
a
right,
Victorville
we'll
roll.
accept that. A Victorville roll. All right.
But like, why do you think he just kept doing like? Because he was very inactive for a lot of the fight.
I mean, it worked. He beat Devin. He beat Devin. I mean, yeah,
He
he beat
did.
Devin,
I,
right?
I I guess. I guess it
I
was
mean, it
just
kind
like
of worked. I mean, Devin doesn't have the power to, or didn't use the power to hurt him to the side when he was punching him on the kidney. It was just left tapping him on the kidney.
isn't that what you have to do against somebody like you fought Floyd? Like you throw a jab to make them kind of twist and then hit them because their body's always exposed.
Yeah, I mean, but sometimes it probably could be a little difficult. Maybe mentally, he's like thinking, "Oh, he's giving me this," and he's trying to hit it as fast as he can instead of like sitting down on it and really like digging into it. Um, and I don't think that he punches like that to get that type of reaction from Ryan anyway. I mean, he's
Hmm.
more of a boxer. A boxer punch. He has a little bit of punch. He has respectable power. I wouldn't say that he's a like a crazy knockout person, but he can knock you out if he hits you on the chin good. I mean,
Right.
he did hurt Ryan one time in there. He did a 1-2 or something, and Ryan kind of gave him a face, like "Arr," and kind
Yeah.
of stunned him a little bit. So he does
Yeah.
have some power.
Yeah. He dropped Regis. So yeah, I mean, um, okay. Well, so then obviously Ryan dominates that fight, and after the fight, the whole thing with the Osterin, I guess
Austria making him lose weight. That's nothing. Come on,
that's
man.
nothing. So I was
That's
going to
the
ask
brief.
you, do you think first off that he took it knowingly?
I don't know if he took it knowingly. I think that it's kind of like, man, you gotta lose some weight. Man, you way overweight, man. What we gonna do? We gotta lose weight. You gotta get down weight. Oh, he might take these. These make you lose weight. Here you go. Let's make you lose weight. Lose some weight right here.
So that's what you know about Oster. You've heard that before, that it makes you lose
Well,
weight.
I heard on Instagram. Basically, that's what it is. I haven't read it. Somebody else did give me a tutorial of what it is. It showed me where it just makes you lose weight and I guess it keeps you strong or something like that, but makes you lose weight at the same
Hmm.
time, so you don't lose your strength. So you know that would have to be. They probably had to give him some pills, something like that. Somebody gave it to him in his camp, and like, yo, this guy gonna lose weight, man. And he
So you
lost weight.
so you think it was more that as opposed to him taking a supplement that was tainted?
Yeah, I don't like. It's kind of like this. Like, who even knew about Austrian or whatever that is? And who even knew that it was illegal to take? I never heard of that before. This is the first time I've heard of it. I always took Austrian. It's a PEDS. It's illegal. First time I heard of something like that.
Right.
um, I think anybody heard of it. They were, oh, this Austrian. Austrian. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody knows what that is. We know now, but we don't know. We didn't know then what it was.
Right.
And then and what's the other three things that he took?
I don't know. I think Ostrin's the only one that was really the problem, right?
Yeah, and that's the only one that makes you what they say on the on the internet makes you lose weight.
So why do you think it didn't? Because I thought he took it. I really thought it was a supplement that without him knowing had something in it. Like I had talked to Roy. You know, Roy got popped dirty one time, and he goes,
Yeah.
I didn't know that something I grab off the shelf at the GNC would have. He's like, I didn't know, and I believe him.
Yeah.
You know, when you went through your thing where you were given something, right, and you didn't know what was
Clear cream. They was like, oh, because Victor Kanji said it was good. It was all right. Everything was all right, and I didn't test positive. That's the misconception that everybody has. Oh, you know, he tested positive for steroids. No, I didn't.
You
I
didn't.
never tested positive. I never tested positive ever.
So then why?
Because when I went to the with the hearing, the the feds and all stuff that took when they had everybody go in there, I told them what I took. I told them, I took the clear and I took the cream. Yeah, that's what I took. Well, that's what he gave me. Oh well, then those were steroids. But the thing is, I never popped for steroids. I never popped for steroids. Never.
Right. But so it only came out because you went to that hearing.
It only came out because I went to the hearing and I had to tell because they was putting people in jail. So you have to tell the truth. They put Marion Jones and Barry Bonds and all the like. He had some big heavy hitters. I didn't know. I seen this man 2 times in my life.
Damn.
2 times I seen him when he took my blood and I took him at court. I seen him twice in my whole entire life, and he would deal with the strength and conditioning coach. I'm not even gonna say his name, but they'll deal with him and do all the stuff. And I was just trying to like fight, work out, and train. And he's the one over snack. He's over snack, which is Victor Conti is linked to VADA, which does the drug testing. That's wild. That's bananas to me.
Wow.
That's bananas.
He's linked to VADA?
Over VADA.
Wow.
So that's why I was like, with Devin Haney's over with Snack, and Snack is Victor Conti, and Victor Conti's over VADA. It's like that doesn't seem right. And then after oh, he's an Austrian. Victor Conti saying that this other fighter's on, but he's the real one. He's the real steroid person. Giver. He's a steroid giver. He used to, let me correct that. He used to be the steroid giver back in the day with everybody.
Right. He admitted that. Right?
Now he's running VADA. How do you do that?
That's crazy. He's running VADA?
Yes. He's the man of VADA.
So do you think that they could really be setting Ryan up?
I mean, it's a possibility.
Wow.
It's a possibility. I mean, we're trying to, because now they went through all the stuff and we found out it was only estrogen, and they give him a slap on the wrist or whatever. But
that's great to know. Also, that I'm glad you cleared it up that you never popped dirty, because I think there's a misconception that you popped dirty before.
Yeah, I said it on my show. I let everybody know exactly what happened. But no, I never popped for steroids ever. And I wasn't taking it like Victor Conti stuff. I wasn't taking it like all the time because I didn't really like it. And I tell people this. I said, well, listen, let's check out the fight. I fight Oscar De La Hoya the first time. I fight him the second time. Which fight you guys think is better? Me fighting by myself or me fighting with Victor Conti's Snack and Balco stuff? Which fight was better? The first fight with Ms. Oscar or the second fight with Ms. Oscar? You let me know.
First fight.
Of course. So that shit ain't no good.
Oh. Wow.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. That's wild. This whole thing is, and it's like, why would it show up in his system at the end, but not throughout? All of it's so confusing to me.
Right, and if he's trying to lose weight, maybe he's trying to lose weight at the end, and they give it to him at the end. They're pumping him up with it at the end. That's One thing I think of.
But then I heard that, oh, this stuff, if you microdose it, it only comes out in tests at the end when you're losing weight because it hides in fat cells or something like that, which I'm not totally sure of.
All kind of little municipal stuff. Like we don't. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Oxygen is gonna. It's not doing nothing. It's not steroids.
Yeah.
Oxygen is not steroids. Maybe it's a PD that they say is not as banned or whatever, but it's not steroids. It's not something that's gonna make you like strong or anything. It's trying to make you lose. He's trying to make weight. He had to pay $2 million or $1.5 million because he was over 3 pounds.
Okay. When I looked it up, it said, and I didn't do a lot of research on it, but it said that it can increase muscle mass and also make you lose weight. That's what I thought it did.
Yeah, I think I heard that too. That it'll increase the muscle mass, or it'll keep you strong when you lose weight. Because when you lose weight, you get weak, right?
Right.
Supposed to get weak. So I think with this, it kind of lets you lose weight, but stay strong as well.
Right.
So I think Ryan, if anything, whoever his people is probably like, we don't want what happened with Tank Davis to happen to Ryan again. When him losing weight, keeping himself down all the way. We're gonna make sure that he's strong. Here, take these. Lose weight with that. Maybe that it's an assumption, but I would think that's something he would do.
Well, yeah, Ryan said it. Go ahead.
Now, I say all this to say I'll take anything away from Devin because I think Devin's a hell of a fighter. I think he's a hell of a fighter and he does great for the sport. He's the one that stepped forward to fight Ryan, all these different. He fight everybody. He tried Loma, everybody. Yep. So he jumped in the ring to fight everybody. So I tip my hat to Devin Haney. I love him as a fighter, as a person, and he's doing a great job for the sport of boxing. And I would love to see him get in there and fight Tank Davis. I think that'd be a great fight for both of them fight. Maybe at 140 or something like that.
Do you think a loss like that, though, can change him? A lot of people think it changes you forever.
No, I mean, it's kind of like, check this out. When I fought Vernon Forrest, I lost to Vernon Forrest, right? 2 times. Ricardo Mayor came and beat Vernon Forrest twice. And then I came and knocked out Ricardo Mayor twice. So it's, styles make fights.
But you, my friend, were a different breed. You were a different breed.
Maybe. I mean,
not maybe. You were.
I believe I'm a different breed, right? I believe that.
You are.
But I believe that Devin has the work ethics and the mind, the mental, and everything to come back and be a great. That's what makes great champions. Great, he's a champion. He's he's an undisputed world champion. He is one of the best. There's not very many people that can say they're undisputed lightweight champion of the world. I couldn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Devin Haney, he deserves to fight. Like I would say, they do that round robin.
Oh,
and then maybe he comes back and fights, Ryan again, somewhere down the line, 140 something, because he's big enough.
Well, there you go. He actually, I know you. I'm pretty sure you would have wanted to get your rematch instantly if that was you, right? Devin.
Yeah, that was my like Adrian can learn your lesson, so he can learn his lesson from me because I dealt rematches right away afterwards all the time. Like let's run this back because I just was a hard head. I had to win.
But he. Right. But that's what makes a good champion. But he doesn't want to fight him in a rematch right away. That's what Devin is saying, at least. Because
he wants to be more strategic. He's learning from past fighters, maybe myself watching me, and be like, listen, this is what he did. Yeah, he lost again, and I did better the second time, but I still lost. I did better the second time when Winky still lost. He was bigger than me. Fighters bigger than me, but Devin, maybe they're doing the homework. Like, listen, we'll be smart about this. We're not gonna just, because in today's society, everybody you have to have an oath to be the best. Because
I know
if you have an oath, then you're a better fighter than everybody.
Because of Floyd.
Because of Floyd. Yeah. So everybody wants to have an oath. Even if Floyd had some questionable fights,
Castillo, I think, beat him the first time. I thought Castillo beat him.
Or one. I'd say let me say one. So with that being said, I think that Devin is being smart, looking at history, seeing where history goes with this, and saying, you know what, I'm gonna take some time and fight some more, learn some more stuff, put some more tricks in my bag, I come back for him again because I know, because in his mind he believes he can beat him.